Okay, so the album is out. Ooh, I heard a little bit of it. I couldn't wait. Last time that Lady Gaga released a pop album, I was in the army. I was doing my military service. And I was all alone. I was in the closet. I did not enjoy the album the way I should have. And now I'm not gonna enjoy it the way it should be enjoyed. I wish I was out with people in the park listening to this and dancing. There is no right outfit for Chromatica. So I thought of, you know, giving some sunglasses, which is quintessential 2008, 2009 Lady Gaga. Then I'm giving you my Spooky Spice fur from my sophomore EP. And then I'm giving some Pokemon realness, cause you know, today we talk about our first loves, our childhood, our teenage years. Let's do it. The first song is called Chromatica 1. Okay. It's not that I loved it that much, it's just that I'm excited to see what's next. Okay, so don't get crazy with my reaction. A short intro. Okay, I'm not crazy with the choice, but clearly that's what she was going for. It's also this track also plays on the beginning of Stupid Love video. If this is your first time in my channel, when we like something we cash it, when we don't we trash it, and if we don't feel any particular way about it, which means we will pass it if it comes on shuffle, it's a pass. And if we really like something, it's ambulance. Now keep in mind, I usually allow one ambulance per video, but I'm super excited for this. So if I feel like it, I'm ambulance the whole album. But I promise, no matter how biased I am, I'm gonna try and keep it objective, subjective. I'm gonna try and keep an open mind. So that was okay. Cash, sure. Next song is called Alice. Duh. My name is Alice. Is an Alice. Looking for Wonderland obviously can have multiple meanings. Similar to Alice, it's like I guess a trip, a journey to find inner peace, or to find happiness, or to find all that you know people are usually on the lookout for. Especially in 2020, this song could really be motivational, inspirational, help people go through something. I'm very heavy on references, and I love, when I write lyrics, I love just throwing in references on top of references. Now, Alice in Wonderland is not the tea for me. I'm just never feeling it. And I do find it a bit overdone and basic. Do I cash it? Of course I do, bitch. Because I had a lot of fun listening to it. Oh, also, at some point, wait a minute. In her lyrics, she says in the beginning, you know, oh mama. To me, it was like a self-reference to Poker Face. I try to stay focused so that I can give a review and a reaction. I try to stay focused. Next song is called Stupid Love. Shit. Okay, we know this, okay? So let me have fun. You're the one that I've been. All I ever wanted was love. I want just stupid love. Higher, higher. I feel like this could be the beginning of the album. In Alice, she gave me a lot of falsetto and a lot of softness. My name isn't Alice. But you're opening an album, I would prefer you to give me your hardest, because the instrumental implied that it should be something to go hard on, you know? So Stupid Love could potentially open the album. If you don't love the song, who are you even? I can talk about the video for a second. I did not enjoy the video. All this Star Trek-esque was not appealing to me, and all the colors, I understand Chromatica. First of all, I'm Greek. I'm aware that Chromatica means coloring. Didn't like how it all came together. Like the choreography was a bit off. I'm not saying that the dancers and Gaga were off, but it seems like in the editing something popped. That's about it about Stupid Love. Absolute cash. I don't need to discuss it. Next song is called Rain on Me. I already made a video on it. I have already cashed it. Here you go again. But I'm gonna listen to it anyway. say about the video, I loved it. When she took the dagger out of her thigh and it turned into water, this is, you know, an example of this album being a celebration and dancing through pain. It seems to me, especially through these times, that this album is supposed to say, you know what, you have a bad day, you're hurt, you have been lied to, you have been mistreated. If you're mentally in pain, it's all water. Let it pour down. You're eventually gonna get dry. Also, she mentioned that this is a symbolization of her struggling with alcohol. So one reason why I love the song so much is because it's layers on layers on layers. So many messages under it, and this is why I love pop music so hard. Because you can take something, you know, so simple and just EDM and dancey and just put so much meaning behind it. I talk way too much for this shit, wow. Okay, the next song is called Free Woman. Hold up. That Gaga called me last week and she played this song for me. And it didn't sound like that. So she pulled the sex dream. She changed it last minute. No! I'm sorry, I cannot help it. I've heard another version of the song. And this, I can't help but think that it's a bit, it sounds, for the lack of a better term, cheaper. For the lack of a better term. It just sounds to me like any Albanian, Romanian, Bulgarian, Greek, Italian, Turkish DJ could have made this. Doom, doom, doom. Want it, be free. Don't fight it, but if I'm gonna go for it. Free. This. She said, come on! I'm a free woman! That this is clearly like a female empowerment song because it says, you know what, I know I am still something if I don't get a man. Guess what? I'm a free woman. You know, someone may think that, oh, do we really need empowering women? Still, it's 2020, everybody's equal. Well, it's not. As long as these songs are coming out as a proof that there is still huge inequality. And it shows from this song because I feel empowered being a man. So I cashed it. I cashed the original version, but this one is also great. The next song is called Fun Tonight. But let's see what's in store. I'm also putting the lyrics in here just to have a look and try to give a more insightful opinion. Can't see you straight, I can't see me. Feeling the way that I'm feeling with you. I'm not having fun. I'm not having fun tonight. Love the fame. That was a twist, because obviously I was expecting we go back to the pattern of, you know, dancing through pain. And I was expecting something very different. I love that. I love a title that is way opposite from the actual song. If you don't pay attention to the lyrics, you will think that she's talking about drinking and having fun, which makes the song great for me. Because if I was listening to it for the first time, I would still like it, and then when I would see the lyrics, I would like it even more. At some point in the beginning, it's like, that remind me of Hair. Like, definitely reminiscent of Hair. Like she wrote this maybe for people that she has dated, that they were with her for her persona and not herself per se. But the way I am interpreting the song to fix it on my standards, people automatically assume that I love going out and I'm a party boy and I like the party scene, and I don't. Our generation is convinced that in order to have fun you need to go out and drink and get smashed and do drugs and this, and I was never that kind of boy. And when my associates have taken me out multiple nights, I was like, okay, you know what, let me try, because if everybody's having fun that way, maybe that's the way for me too. And I never had fun going out in the club because everybody was just getting smashed. I love a conversation. You know, I love playing with my eyes. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy going out to have a drink, but I have felt this, I'm not having fun tonight, and just eye rolling many times. I do have to say, it sounds like something every pop girl could sing. Don't see Gaga in it. Do let me know what you think about the songs, because especially in this album, I want to know everybody's opinion. I want to know what y'all think, because that's the way for me to, you know, listen to this album with company. I should pass it, really, but it's still a cash, because the meaning of the lyrics was powerful. Then we have another Chromatica. Let's see. Grab a chair, I'm doing Chromatica.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone, I'm back.
It's called 911. Okay, Chromatica II is another instrumental, but it goes straight to 911, and I love it. I fucking love it, mate. It's 3 parts. After Chromatica 1, now we go to Chromatica 2, and then it's Chromatica 3. Okay, you're gonna stay with me for... It goes straight to 911. You will love the whole album.
Can I just say, guys, I've been here for 5 seconds and I'm already getting...
in love. She's referring to an antipsychotic she's taking.
I see.
And now she says, my biggest enemy is me.
Ooh.
Papa 911. So, you know the homosexuals are feeling this 100%, because we have this inner saboteur, Hello Roo song. So we've heard
so many people.
We've heard less than a minute of it, and we're like, yeah, enemies me, Papa 911. It's the first time I hear it. Okay.
Yeah.
Queen. Oh my God.
Okay, can we pause for a second?
No, my biggest enemy. Speak your mind.
So here's the thing, guys. I can honestly tell. First of all, we're here dancing in materials that we should not be dancing in.
Oh, completely. This sounds very like when it came on. Which song does it remind you? Let me play. Can't get you out of my head.
Oh yeah, Kylie Minogue. What?
But
a
yeah,
baby.
I'm not. No shades. It just reminds me of that. When I was seeing the set list, I thought that 911 would be comedic or dramatic. I mean, it is dramatic.
It is
but
definitely dramatic, but it's not as dramatic.
But I thought it was gonna be like a ballad, maybe, or like funny. What I miss from Gaga though is that she's not playing on the socials at all. Like, how about having a song that's called 1,000 Doves in a Room? Like the hip hop culture is always addressing what is going on to Prague. You just can't even spell Prague, and then she put it on a song because it went viral. I would love for Gaga to be like, to, you know, even play on one sentence in one of the songs. I understand that referencing something that went viral will maybe cheapen the track a little bit, because it won't make it as timeless. It will be very like for now.
Like, Lady Gaga's whole mission is to be timeless.
Yes, it is, and that's why she's not playing on it.
She did that.
Spare one song on the album that you'll just have fun.
Can't be serious the whole album, babe.
Yeah, but still, this song fucking amazing. Cash.
It's definitely a cash.
The next song is called Plastic Doll.
I like that. I'm into it.
Too long dancing all alone. If you're a real boy. Cheers!
I'm not gonna be your rigorous bitch. I'm gonna be that bitch.
Did not love it either, but
yeah.
Cut to a week later where we bashed this in the living room and we're dancing like crazy. For now, for the first listen, it wasn't the best so far. The lyrical content is a bit obvious. Like, I'm not your plastic.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah, not that she has to bring it in every song, because that was still a great production.
She still needs to bring it every song.
Yeah, but that was still a great production, no?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
100.
so it's a pass. It's a pass. So the next song is called Sour Candy. Okay.
You know who's featured on this song?
Yeah, they know. If they're on this video, they know, yeah.
Let me tell you guys something, yeah. I've been listening to Kate.
Louder! Louder!
Oh my God, I can hear you! Stop attacking me. I'm seeing Black Prince doing music. I'm definitely on it.
The minute the song will start, I want you to tell me what it reminds you of.
Is that what I think it is?
For you, okay. Let me try it for you. Thinking out loud. I must have a 250,000 on me right now. And I am talking about a Little Wayne record. I'm still the highest selling female rapper for the record. Man, this is 65 million single souls. Sour candy.
That was perfect. That was so on beat. This is actually the mystery feature.
I was listening to this all day. That's why.
So you've definitely got it done.
Yeah, I was listening to it all day. I'm like,
okay, guys, just so far. Yeah.
No. Still great. On the outside, but if you see inside, I can't make time for your love.
I love that shit. Period.
I'm a death drop.
Let's do it. Don't death drop, bitch. Damn, you gonna break your spine, girl.
No, we're gonna.
No.
What's up? You want a real taste? At least I'm not a fake.
So point blank period, she's that bitch, and that's all you need to know. She's
Hey Bob.
Honey.
Since a very young age that I was studying music, and you know all the classical musicians tend to trash popular music. I was always trying to defend this genre because I was a big fan of it.
Yeah.
These kind of songs help me prove that, you know what, do you see this silly song that talks about candy? It actually says that I'm hard on the outside, but if you see inside, I can make time for your love. We are Sour Candies, calling all the basic
excuse me.
Sandies.
I'm a Haribo.
You look like a Haribo. The bear one.
Oh, thank you.
You know we're in a good mood because we didn't turn this into a fight. Cash. Close to ambulance.
Gosh.
The reason why this is not an ambulance is because I wanted a bit more after the chorus. I'm hard on the outside, but if you, I wanted one more of that, even higher.
I definitely think
But,
it's an almost ambulance.
You know, we're greedy. So it's still a cash. The next song is called Enigma.
Fucking call me nigga. Oh.
The next song is called Enigma. Enigma. Child.
I'm walking on the edge of the
last time we were in this background, I was racist again. Damn. This is one of the first songs that apparently were recorded for this album. And also, you know that her show at Vegas is called Enigma.
Enigma?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
And also, this album was called Enigma in the beginning. But I think I'm not gonna love it because my expectations are off the ceiling. She said in an interview that it's supposed to be the bridge between art pop and this album. So I'm guessing she wrote it back then.
That's interesting.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot.
We could be anything you want. We could be
Jokers!
We could break all of us stigma.
Cheers to
We found the bomb, guys! We found it!
Enigma!
Staring, I'm so naked.
Don't you think that part here? Nah.
I love it I love that note.
You know what reminds me? Again, I'm doing it all the time. I don't mean it as a shade.
It's not a shady thing. It's your way of, because I do the same thing.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to throw shade and say that
Yeah.
I discredit the song. I'm just saying it reminds me of.
It does definitely remind me of something, but yeah.
I don't know if you've heard "Hallucinate" by Dua Lipa. She's doing the same thing. Hallucinate. Fashion and Hallucinate had a baby. Fashion, you know Fashion. Fashion. Looking good, feeling fine. So if this and Hallucinate from Dua Lipa had a baby, this would be it.
Step into the room like it's a
catwalk.
fashion. Yeah, it was. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Like, it sounds beautiful.
Beautiful. Bitch, of course it's an ambulance. This shit was fantastic.
It's all
I'm sorry, I'm spitting.
Yeah, honey, she's spitting bars.
Okay, so the next song is called Replay. I think this was an unreleased one that she had from like way back when, like 10 years ago.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure, guys. I do not love the title. I don't think I would love this song.
Sorry, excuse me.
Wait a minute now.
Am I still alive? Where am I cry? Or was it to do? You don't know what to say.
Like,
Fantastic! Gaga!
Gaga, let me tell you something, bitch. I've been watching you.
We see you in the app.
There was an actual Facebook group made by people who appears to her saying that she'd never be shit. And this is a punch in the face saying, bitch, you thought I was nothing. This is what I mean when I say give me a bop. Like, this bitch is giving you life.
This is what I mean when I say I don't like a title and I don't like the promo of it and you shut my mouth. That's what I love.
If you can shut B up,
shut my mouth, bitch.
If you can shut B up, then you're actually deserving of a Nobel Prize.
Wow. Am I that hard to shut up?
Psychologically, it's on the gun. You have
Wait a minute now. You have the gun. You have the gun. That's what you needed to be doing, Miss Thing. And let me tell you what I would do in this. You have the gun. That's what I would do. Nonetheless,
I will say this,
fucking cash.
Since 2009, when we first heard this bitch open her mouth, I've been nothing but patiently waiting for the day that she gives me an absolute categoric, I may say ambulance twice.
You know what? I gave permission to myself in the beginning of the video to do 2 ambulances. No,
I love disco, funk, soul, all of that shit. For this heifer to come in with this beat. How hard it is to make a song sound nostalgic but new, to sound heard before but fresh.
You're right. It's cash like crazy.
Yeah.
Next one is okay.
So, baby.
I'm so sorry. She described the album as a celebration and dancing through pain. There, like, the scars are on replay. That's what she said on the last song. And that's what I love about this album, and I'm very jealous of it because that's the way I'm writing lyrics. Like, I usually like to write my deepest shit and then put it on a beat to rap on it and then put it on a dance track because, you know, I'm tired of ballads. But that's why I'm loving this album that hard, because I'm a depressed hoe who likes a dance beat. We're not gonna comment on Chromatica tracks, they're okay. Sign from Above, that's with Elton John.
I prayed for lightning.
Here I get Born This Way vibes.
Oh yeah.
When I was my mother, whatever.
Oh, my mama was looking for lightning. She'd be like, what's wrong with you, nigga?
How should I act when you say that word? Should I laugh? Should I
Just laugh with me.
Okay.
But like, yeah, you got this. It's coming out of my mouth, so you're alright.
I found myself.
Guys, cancel culture's real.
I felt immortal.
Can we just talk for a second? This is Elton John.
Can I just say this one thing, guys? Can I just say this song really does make me a little bit emotional.
Oh, really?
Because, you know, when you get to a space, yeah, when you finally feel like you've actually mastered your mental health. Guys, I'm telling you.
We're far from that.
I'm definitely not there yet. But when you actually acknowledge and accept that it's a part of you and you let it be known and just accept it, that acceptance you have is actually what kickstarts the healing process. So this song actually really, but Mr. Elton John fucked it up, bitch. He fucked it up. He's
When I was young, I felt immortal. And there, no, nothing there. Yeah, I stand my heart aside.
What the fuck?
telling me that Lady Gaga used a garage beat. Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? Are you telling me actual Lady Gaga used a fucking garage beat? Kind of creepy that I'm hearing this now, because I'm actually going through a space right now where I feel so accepting of who I am, so accepting of my mental health, my growth.
Same.
To hear this is so validating, because this bitch has been following me around since I was young, when I was confused and I didn't understand who I was and I didn't know what was going on, and I made so many crazy decisions about my life. And when you come to that point, like, you know what, okay, yeah, I did that. Yes, I did. But
the reason why Lady Gaga speaks to so many people and the other chunk of the population cannot understand why she speaks to us that hard is because we have similar experience. We've talked yesterday outside how similar we are, even though we have
Yeah.
nothing in common if you think about it, about our
Yeah.
upbringing, about
But
but
we
we
have so much.
we think the same way so hard.
Yeah.
That's because the pain we've gone through, maybe not the same, maybe not in the same level, but maybe similar.
You know what? For me, it's kind of like I've always experienced my mental health kind of by myself. Like I share stuff with people, but I've always experienced it by myself. It's very rare that you meet someone else that can actually understand you. Like the way me and B get each other is actually different. There's been times when we've literally like kind of said, I haven't even said it, and they're just, they know.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's nice that I get to experience hearing this song when we're both kind of like feeling
And
ourselves.
I love that I heard this song first time with you. I will remember this for a long time.
Oh, B. Beautiful.
I gotta say, as a critique to the song, it should be a little bit more ballady.
Around the time that Elton John was making music and was really, really pumping tunes, it was around the time that the whole world was up against us.
Yeah.
And then Lady Gaga now, she's a beacon for people that ain't even gay, that ain't even feeling like that. But for gay people to see two icons like this get on a track and tell you, they're basically telling you, bitch, through your AirPods, through your headphones, that you're gonna be okay even though you don't feel okay. That's why we ride so hard. Y'all might think this woman's a demon. Y'all might think she's a hermaphrodite. Y'all might think she ain't shit. But to us, it's very rare to have an artist be this type of vulnerable. Like, she lets you see her raggedy. She lets you see her when she's broken down, when she's feeling like shit. Is what makes me feel so good about being a creative.
I'm so happy you say that because that's the way I feel about her. And sometimes
Yeah.
I may refrain of saying all that in fear of getting judged of how I feel about someone that I don't really know. You know,
Yeah.
I always
Because
judge.
let's just bear in mind, guys, I've never met this woman.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so
yet she's been such a presence.
inspiration
There's
and
some people that don't even have parents. For them, Lady Gaga's mother.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
I know she has been a mother figure for a lot of people that have been kicked out of their homes because they were
Yeah.
gay.
I mean,
And
what
that
should
album
do?
is a gift to us, and I thank
deadass.
you for it. Next song is called "The Thousand Doves." I'm expecting this to be the ballad because I want a ballad.
Yeah, I do miss a ballad.
Oh, "Sign from Above" is Cash.
Oh yeah, shit.
It's just a stupid game.
Trust me.
I've been
That line like, if you don't love me, set me free.
I just wish she wouldn't stay so loyal to EDM in this track. Give me one.
Do you know what she could have done?
One.
She could have.
Because when she released Hard Pop and she had Dope and Gypsy, everybody said that these two songs sounded like, you know, they didn't belong in the album. For me, that was the greatest addition to the album. 1,000, dun, 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 it just, you cannot deny that it's just a bit basic. For me, I'm gonna have to trash this.
I will pass on this.
Just because you had a chance there to give me the perfect album and you didn't.
It's only because
My
of that
opinion,
complacency
innit?
in the
My
chorus.
opinion. Maybe it's because I was expecting it to be the ballad of my life. I was not expecting this cheap beat. And by cheap, no shade to the producer. You did your work and you did it lovely. Maybe the combination didn't work. Babylon is gonna play in this living room all day, every day.
party like it's BC with the pretty 16th
Serve it!
ancient city style. Talk it out, babble on, battle for your life.
Babylon!
Babylon. Gossip, gossip, babble. Enough to heaven that you bring him. You and me don't talk, rip that song. Gossip, babble.
You cannot tell me that this is not a fucking ambulance! And DiMaggio.
You know why it was giving me Venus?
Fred Astaire.
I think yes. No, it was giving me Venus because of the way she was like Babylon. Great, babe. Honestly, I've had a ball.
It's so late. I'm gonna go straight to work. I'm gonna edit and put it out for you early morning. And we had a great time, didn't we?
I had a pleasant time.
Oh, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like and let me know what's next.
Yes, bitches, subscribe.
Honestly, you know what? The reason I started making YouTube videos was to review this album. Because I knew it would come up in April, so I started making videos in March. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do all
Look at
this,
us now, bitch.
and look at us now.
Give me kiss. We're actually best friends, guys.
We're not best friends, but we are associates.
Associates.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys. We love
like
you.
and subscribe. I'll
Yes.
see you next week with something crazy. Pouring down on